Hello and welcome back to another one of Paul's Beer Reviews. This time around I have a coffee porter for you. And it's a coffee porter from Boston in the good old USA, and it's from Harpoon Brewery. And Harpoon Brewery have obviously teamed up with Dunkin Donuts, which are a bit of an American institution, I believe. Dunkin Donuts. Never actually had Dunkin Donuts, never had a donut from Dunkin Donuts. I'm assuming they've got to be pretty good because they've been around for what seems to be a hell of a long time now. There is a Dunkin Donuts shop not too far away from me, and they do coffee in there. You can go in there, get a coffee and donuts. And this is obviously the line that they've gone down with Harpoon, because Harpoon have teamed up with Dunkin Donuts to bring us their Dunkin Coffee Porter, coming in at 6% ABV. It's in a big 355ml can. This one came out of my last Beer 52 box. Ingredients: water, malted barley, hops, yeast, coffee extract. Yeah, doesn't really say much else than that, but it's 6% ABV. Collaboration between Harpoon and Dunkin Donuts. So let's get this coffee porter out of the can, into the glass, see if it's any good. Nice sort of creamy coffee aroma. As it comes, pouring very dark as you'd expect from a porter. Good levels of carbonation on that one. That's developed a nice big head. Didn't quite get all of the can in there, but let's leave that there. So Harpoon's Dunkin Coffee Porter. Really interested to see what this one's going to be like. So there it is. Black. Really, really dark. Holding that up to the light, I am getting the tiniest little bit of red that's bleeding through the bottom of the glass. I'm not even sure if you can pick that up. Normally with porters and stouts, you can normally see a little bit of red bleeding through at the bottom of the glass, but I've literally got to hold that right up to the light to spot the tiniest bit coming through at the bottom. It's got one finger tanned head on it. Let's get an aroma. Lovely, smooth, kind of light coffee aroma. Slight milk chocolatey aroma in there with the coffee as well. Does smell nice. Does very, very inviting aroma to that one. Lots of coffee, lots of chocolate. Does smell nice. Let's get a taste on this Dunkin Coffee Porter from Harpoon. Cheers. Oh, that's nice. That's good. It the coffee taste kind of, it builds up. It's not like a big blast of coffee bitterness or anything that you get in a lot of these coffee porters. It kind of builds its way up very gently. The aroma has a very gentle coffee smell to it. The taste is the same. It kind of builds up gradually, but the whole time there's a smoothness. It's like drinking it's like drinking an Americano with a good bit of milk in it. You know, that's kind of the feel. It has a very kind of milky, coffee, caramelly taste to it. It's really quite nice, and it fades at the same kind of speed in which it builds, if that makes any sense. It's not a big blast of coffee or malts or hops or anything like that. It has a gentle rise of a milky kind of coffee taste, and then it fades away almost at the same sort of speed. Without tasting it, it'd be hard to understand what I'm going on about, but here comes the coffee, just rising up. Milk chocolate taste with it. Bit of a dark fruit Slightly sweet, dark fruit taste to it as well. Maybe a bit of figs or something like that. Maybe a bit of cherry in there. And then it fades very gently. It's a very gentle beer, this. But at the same time, I'm just starting to get a little bit of warmth to it. There's a bit of a warmth to it. It's just whether that is the coffee malts or the 6% ABV. I'm not 100% sure, but there's a very smooth warmth to this beer. There's no real hoppiness, there's no real major bitterness to it. So as far as coffee porters go, this is a very smooth, almost milky coffee type porter to it. It's very, very drinkable, very smooth, very easy going. It's quite enjoyable. It really is. Very smooth mouthfeel, very little carbonation, medium body. There's the coffee, up it comes, and it's a milky, caramelly coffee flavour, and there it fades away again. It's the first thing you get is the texture. That medium body, quite a creamy mouthfeel to it. And then comes the coffee. The coffee comes up and it's a milky coffee. I mean, there's that bitterness with the coffee there. You know, it's like a milky Americano. It's the best way to describe it. For me, I'm not exactly a coffee expert. I like a coffee in the morning, but I mean, I like an Americano. That's kind of my favourite type of coffee. It's got a little bit of bitterness to it, but then I chuck a load of milk in it. This is what it reminds me of. It's like a milky coffee. And there's a bit of a caramel flavour to it as well. It's very smooth, very drinkable, little in the way of carbonation, quite creamy, medium body to it. Excuse me. And there's a little bit of dark fruit there as well. A little bit of dark fruit sweetness, figs, possibly cherry. But this is nice. It's a very drinkable beer. Creamy, slightly on the thick side. There's the coffee, up it comes with the dark fruit. Slight coffee bitterness, very slight. Milky, caramelly. Slight milk chocolatey coffee flavour. Then it fades again at the same kind of pace in which it arrives. And then you're left with this warmth. This would be a good winter beer. Probably not the best beer to be drinking when it's sort of 25 degrees outside in the middle of July. But it's very nice. It's very drinkable. That's a very nice coffee porter. I like that. That's a good job from Harpoon. Yeah. So Harpoon and Dunkin with their coffee porter. I am going to give that. Porters, stouts, not really my preferred style of beer, but I'm enjoying this. It's a nicely warm, very rounded, nice mouthfeel. It's a good beer experience. I'm enjoying that. 6%. I'm not sure that warmth at the end you're getting is the 6% ABV, or it's literally just the coffee bitterness, maybe just the coffee malt that's in there. But it's really tasty. It's a nice one. This one, I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10. Maybe, actually, you know what? I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. I'm going to be generous. 7.5 out of 10 for Harpoon's Dunkin Coffee Porter. I'm not sure where you'd be able to find that in the UK. I imagine you lucky bastards in America will get that all over the place. But here in the UK, I've never seen it anywhere. I got it in my Beer 52 box, and I was very glad that I did. Nice beer. That's 7.5 out of 10. Give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.